Hey guys, welcome back. This is gonna be a super low budget video, obviously, because I'm in the car and my baby is fussy in the back, but we're traveling right now and I wanted to take the time to make this video, so this is just what we're doing. Anyway, in today's video I wanted to talk a little bit about tips for living through a renovation. So if maybe you're, I don't know, working on a house project, or if you bought a fixer-upper and you're renovating your entire house. I have done quite a few renovation projects with my family, including the house that we're in right now, and so I have a lot of first-hand experience about living through it and tips for getting through it. So I thought it would just be helpful if you're dealing with it right now to have some advice and maybe some encouragement to get through it. So let's just jump right on in. Okay, so tip number one, and this was super helpful when we were renovating our house, was to reassign certain areas for certain things. So for example, at one point we were tearing up our bathroom, and so obviously in that case we would kind of reassign our master bathroom to just the other bathroom in the house. Or another example could be, maybe if you're renovating a bedroom that was your office, maybe you can set up your office in one of the other bedrooms. Or if you have a basement, maybe you can kind of set up a separate workspace for that just in the meantime while you're going through the renovation, so that you still have a dedicated space for everything that you need and it's not just complete chaos, basically. Tip number two is just to make it fun as much as you can, and I know this seems impossible at the time and it's super stressful, but just try to keep it light and fun, and it honestly makes such a big difference. When my husband and I were renovating our kitchen, we kind of used that as an excuse to go out and try new restaurants that we've been wanting to try, or just to kind of get creative with how we're cooking and figure out the easiest recipes that we could make while our kitchen was basically torn up and just a disaster. Or maybe if you're renovating your bedroom and you're out of that space in the meantime, maybe you can kind of make a sleepover in the living room, just something to make it fun and so it's not quite just such a stressful experience. Okay, tip number three is definitely to have a timeline. And I say have a timeline, and when I say that, I mean basically have a date that you think it will be done and then add to it, because things always seem to come up and it always seems to take longer than you expect. But still, it's good to have at least a general time frame in mind, so you're not just living in chaos and stress with no idea of when it's going to end. So if you can, just try to set dates around it and figure out okay, at this date it's going to be done, or we're gonna have accomplished this milestone, so it just helps your stress a little bit more. Newborn life, guys. Okay, and finally, number four, use this as an excuse to get rid of things that you don't need, because I guarantee there's a lot of stuff in your house that you probably aren't using, or that you're hanging on to that you just don't even want anymore and you don't know why you even have it. So while your house is a mess, just use it as an excuse to go through all your stuff and assign things to donate or to sell or to just give away, whatever you want to do with it. But just use it as a time to purge your stuff and just organize your life, basically, because you could use a lot of that right now. So honestly, that's it for today, guys. That was just super simple and obviously super casual in my car with my crying baby. But I hope that was helpful. I know living through renovations are so stressful, so hopefully that just helped you guys out a little bit. And until my next video, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.